Guys, it's Mrs. Enos back with your favorite program, Adobe Dreamweaver. So today I am going to show you how to make your website look really pretty. Now, a lot of you say to me, Miss Enos, I really don't like Dreamweaver. It doesn't allow me to make things the way I want them to be. Well, a lot of designers, visual designers, had this problem. So Dreamweaver came up with the extract panel. So I want to show you today how to take your Photoshop document right into Dreamweaver. So if everybody can go ahead and launch their Dreamweaver for me. So here I am in Dreamweaver, and you'll see that I have my Mrs. Enos portfolio website up, and it's okay. It's not perfect yet. So you'll see my source code, you'll see my style sheet, and it's kind of plain. So what I've gone and done is I created a site in Photoshop. All of you know how to use Photoshop now. I created a website that I created a Photoshop document, and I wanted my website to look exactly like this Photoshop document. So I'm going to show you how to launch the extract panel. So if you go up under Window and you scroll down, you're going to see Extract. This extract panel works with your Creative Cloud. So you have to log into the Creative Cloud and upload a Photoshop document. You'll see here many of your Photoshop documents are now uploaded into the Creative Cloud. So here's my portfolio website, and I've just clicked on it, and I'm just going to choose Fit so we can kind of see what it looks like. So far it looks really, really cute. I have home, portfolio, about, contact. I made this cute little banner, and then I have all these images. I have a footer. So I have all these cool things. And if I hit my layers panel, you can see that I have all my layers just like I would in Photoshop. And I can close my eyes on and off. I can save images from here. I can do a real lot of things with this extract panel. I can also go in, choose my colors that I've used so everything matches, and I can also copy the CSS code right from this extract panel. Okay, so if I wanted to copy the text, I can. If I want to copy the CSS code, I can. So it's really, really easy to use. And it helps us get our colors right, our fonts right, all that stuff. So in here, I just want to go ahead and show you first how I would copy this text that I typed for my footer. As you can see, the text on this footer looks a lot better than the text on my previous footer. So I'm going to go in to my extract panel, and I'm just going to hit copy text. Now the text is copied to my clipboard. I'm going to come in to I'm just going to minimize that extract panel. It's still open, I just minimized it. I'm going to come into my footer here. I'm going to highlight what I already have and just going to go in under edit and paste. You can Command V if you like. And there is the text that I had for my footer. But I also had this footer to the right, and it's white, and it's a different font, if you notice. So I have in a different font, I have it a different color, I have a different font size and font weight. So I can go ahead and click on the copy CSS, and I can go into my CSS style sheet, go down to footer, and I can highlight everything there, and I'm just going to get rid of that and paste in the new information for the footer. Now, as you notice, I can't see the footer because the text is white right now, and the font family is changed, and it's aligned to the left, not the right. So I can go ahead into my CSS code, my source code. I can go to my container or my footer, and I can scroll down here and go to my text, and then I can align that on the right. You'll see it align up on the right. And then the box for my footer, the background color, I want to get that right color that I had. So I can go into this footer here and I can copy the background color, copy CSS, go to my CSS, go to my footer, go in here and just paste in that background color. Yeah. And then when I go back in, I'm just going to minimize this panel. I can see now my background color. My footer is now to the right. I have my background color in. But you see in Miss Enos, it's not the right font. And here it's Bebas New. And it's not the right font because I didn't bring the font over. So I have to go back into the footer, go to my text, and you'll see it there. I'm going to just click on here, go to Bebas New, and then you'll see the font change. So see how the Extract panel can help us tremendously when trying to bring our Photoshop document into Dreamweaver. So I'm going to look at that Extract panel now, and I have this here. So I want to copy that text here. Okay. I'm going to select all that. I'm going to copy the text. I'm going to go into the footer here. Copied the text. Going to go into my source code, into the footer, and paste the text in. So I have home, portfolio, contact, about. And then I want to copy the CSS. Okay. And I'm going to go back into my CSS. Scroll down to the footer part. And I can go ahead in there and paste some more CSS footer stuff in there. Okay. And that should allow me to, and you're going to see some of my stuff change around. I'm just undoing that because I don't like what happened here. So I'm just going to undo that. Okay. So here's my portfolio, about, contact, and then you'll see that I have Southeastern Regional Vocational Technical High School, my address, and then my Facebook links. And it's not perfect, but we can definitely align it. We can send this part over so we can move things around. But as long as you understand what the Extract panel is helping me do. So now, in the Extract panel, if I want to get this image, so I'm going to get this 402, 302, and hit the down arrow, it's going to allow me to save this image, and I can call this Juniors, and it's going to put it in my folder for me. So that's the Juniors. It will also allow me to save different images like my Facebook, Twitter. If I didn't have this already, I could extract that. I could name this social media, save that. And I could also go ahead and take this whole banner if I wanted to, or this whole navigation, and save that also. If I wanted to close my layer or open my layers, I could go ahead in here and save different parts of this website. Let's say I wanted just the background image. I can go ahead and do that as well. I would just go in here and just close the eyes and just keep the background image part open. As you can see, I'm just closing the eyes off just like I would in Photoshop with the layers panel. That one. So that's all I want is that background right there. It's this background image, right? And I can call that background. And save that. So the extract panel allows us to pick apart our Photoshop document and start to build it into our Dreamweaver. So let's say I wanted to take the black off and add that background image. I'm back in my source code here. I get the black in the background there. I want to go to page properties, and instead of the black, I want to get a background image. So I would go there and I would hit my background. So my background image, I do not want it to repeat. Okay, so just no repeat, and then you can apply it and then hit OK. And now you can see that I've got a background image around my container. You can also see that I have a cute little footer. I've got my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and email in there. And we're going to see what this looks like now in Safari. So it's starting to come along. You can see I have a footer down at the bottom. I have the background in there. I have, this is, this portfolio's pretty looking pretty sad up here. And then I have just some additional things that have to happen. So as I'm continuing to work, I just wanted to show you how easy and effective it is to incorporate the new extracts panel in Adobe Dreamweaver.